Subscribe. Wait, no, wrong intro. Here it is. Minecraft is my most played game of all time. But looking at my gameplay, it doesn't really look like it. But today, I will prove everyone wrong and show that I am the best Minecrafter by placing first individually in all of the MCC Ireland games. Except for Parkour Warrior, Dojo, and Fishing as they aren't really competitions. Anyways, game 1, Hole in the Wall. Hole in the Wall is actually one out of 3 games that I have placed first individually in before this video. We'll get to the other 2 later. So how this will go is that there will be a compilation of me getting eliminated, but hopefully we don't see much of that as I am skilled, at least I hope, and the fact that movement is my best area. Anyways, enjoy these steps. Eventually, this game happened. Wow, I am so skilled, am I right guys? Well, it didn't take many attempts at least. I did say that my best skill is movement. Speaking of movement, next up is Game 2, Rocket's Belief Rush. I have never won a game of Rocket's Belief, but that's probably because I don't play it that much, right? Right? Alright, that didn't take that long. Longer than show though. Alright, here's the winning game. I managed to do Rocket Spleef relatively quickly, but it's slow enough to get me worried for some other games later down the line. The next game is an MCCI original, and considering kills actually matter in this game, I will be able to cut in some skill and not just me falling miserably. Anyways, Game 3, Dynaball. Oh hey, it's Etho. Let's go, Etho. And then, disaster struck. Yeah, so I may have accidentally forgotten to press record, and I may have gotten first in div. Hit the chat if you want to know what happened during the game, but hey, at least I got it quickly. Anyways, next up is probably my best game. Game 4, Parkour Warrior Survivor. Parkour Warrior is the second of 3 games that I had gotten first in Div on before this, and the one I had the most on as well, with a total of 5 times. I knew it would take fewer tries to get this one, but I wasn't expecting to get it on the first try. Also, this happened just 15 minutes after I finished Dynaball. Enjoy. As I said, I didn't expect to get this on my first try. Also, there's a time lapse of the whole game in the background right now, because I cut out me actually being good at the game. Anyways, next up is the third and last game that I have got first in Divinity before, and it's very surprising. Sometimes I am insanely good, and sometimes it looks like I'm the worst player ever known to mankind. Here is Game 5 Battle Box. I am pretty sure that the reason I'm so bad at this game is because I have awful team RG. 99% of the rounds my team won, I was still alive. 99% of the rounds my team lost, I was dead. This means that if I died, my team would lose the round. Although I am kinda bad at PvP and most kills were kill steals. I was also messing around with trying to lower my sensitivity, so that also nerfed me a bit. But I managed to do it at last. Now there are only two games left to get to the other side, also known as TDTTOS and Sky Battle. But I have tried and tried again and again, but I simply cannot win these games. I just want to get this video out soon. Wait, video. That's right, I can simply make this a two-parter, considering that video will be so long anyways. Alright, this means that this episode is over. So like and subscribe if you liked it, I guess, and maybe I'll do Dynaball again to get some footage of me gaming. Bye!